Ole, my name is Chris, if somebody forgot my name, because I disappeared for a month again as I had really insane changes in my life, and I literally can say that my life went upside down and I had so many changes just because of one thing. I changed my job. So most of you know me as a neuromarketing specialist, as the owner of marketing agency, and I still do that. Marketing is still my love, but I started growing in totally new direction, in totally new niche, the one that I'll reveal to you at the end. And as I can tell you that this journey of changing career, of starting totally new job was really harder than I expected. So I want to share my story. I want to share some tips, how I found forces, mental forces to finally do that step, and how I did my best to make this change as smooth as possible. So first of all, I would like to tell you that in my opinion, a job is something that should consist of three pillars. I've heard it from somewhere, I've read it somewhere, and I really share the same point of view. So first of all, it should be something, some niche in which you have a specific knowledge. Like let's say for me it is neuromarketing, right? I finished a master's degree in neuromarketing. This is my specific knowledge. Then the second pillar is the experience, which is even more important in my opinion than the specific knowledge, right? Because when there is experience is actually something that makes you unique. There can be thousands of people who have master's degree in neuromarketing, but none of them will have my experience. So that's exactly what makes me special on the market. And the third pillar is passion. So, for example, my bachelor degree I have in international economic relations. I also have experience in that niche, but I don't feel passionate about this niche. I wouldn't like to have it as my job. That is exactly why my choice was neuromarketing, right? So what happened was that I was working in marketing for more than 4 years, and just like half of a year ago, I got so bored of it, insanely bored. I was totally indifferent to my marketing agency. I was not developing it at all. I was like, if a client comes, good. If a client goes, well, it happens. Like I was super indifferent. I was doing literally, I wouldn't say nothing, but I was not putting effort there, okay? So of course, thank God I have a personal brand, and sooner or later clients were still coming, but not the way it should be. So I realized that something is wrong, and that was exactly the moment when I understood that I want to make some significant changes in my life, and that maybe I should consider going into some other niche that would feel like that would make me feel like it's a fresh air. So first sign, first red flag that made me think that I need to change my job was that I got bored. The second one was that I was dating a guy and a man and he was all the time asking me like, okay, think in a long-term scale. Do you really think that in 5 years, in 10 years, you, with marketing agency, you can grow to that point where you will be satisfied with your life? Like all those figures there that you want to earn, all that lifestyle that you want to have, can you afford it with marketing? And I just realized that actually, no. I mean, marketing really has limits. Everybody who has ever worked in marketing, they would understand me. It seems so easy, but it's such a pain in the ass in reality because it's totally not systematic, first of all. Second of all, the clients are different. The clients almost never prioritize marketing. They would invest into lawyers, they would invest into I don't know, financial, whoever, specialists, but not into marketing. Marketing is the last thing that they're doing, right? So that is exactly why it's all the time unstable and you have limits, okay? So at some point, you just cannot, the capacity cannot grow more than this, okay? We have, I don't know, 50 clients and we just simply cannot take more. I mean, I still believe that maybe those people who are really passionate about it, somehow they would make it possible. I just realized that it's not for me and that those figures are not figures that I want to earn. So that was a second, ding ding, second bell. Finally, I was talking to my coach and she told me one amazing thing, that till you are at the age of 28, you can try whatever the heck you want, because this is exactly the time of your life when you are supposed to try as many things as you can. I mean, of course, you can do it even after you're 28. Just before 28, you're so free, you're so young, you have your whole life ahead. Right now, I'm 24, so I was like, shit, I have at least 4 or 5 years to try. Even if it doesn't work out, well, it doesn't work out. That's how I finally made a decision that, okay, you lose nothing by trying. The worst case scenario would be, I don't know, that I fail. But even when you fail, it's an experience after all. Would I really fail? Would it really be bad experience? No, experience cannot be bad. It's experience. It's invaluable, right? How I started choosing where I want to move. First of all, really each second person I was meeting was highlighting to me how good salesperson I am. Literally, even while we are meeting at the party, talking about random stuff, people would say, wow, you're such an amazing salesperson. Also, for example, I have one friend of mine, and once he was describing to his friend who I am. So he said, listen, when you open her Instagram, whatever she says, even if you don't need it at all, you would listen to her and say, fuck, I need that shit. Like, that I sound so persuasive, I can so easily find a common language with people that, well, I think this is really the basis of the sales. So first of all, I knew that more or less it would be something connected to sales, right? Second of all, think about this. Sales is something that can really, sky's the limit, okay? So like, you want to earn 100,000 per year, you want to earn 1 million per year, you're free to go with sales. Almost with every other job that I personally was considering, it is simply not possible. Another important point for me personally was that the job that I have is also, I get the benefits long term. What I mean by that? There are such jobs like, let's say, personal assistant. I was also considering that one, but let's be honest, personal assistant long term, it doesn't give you extra bonuses. Like, for example, when you work in sales again, because I don't want to reveal the niche, I want to reveal it at the end, that's why I'm not naming. Try to guess, by the way. Try to guess and write in the comments what you thought the niche was. So, another point for me important was the benefits, and for me, one of the best benefits that the job can provide is good connections. Is people, it's not even people with money, it's people with experience, it's people who reached high accomplishments, can I say so, who reached a lot in the life, whose accomplishments I admire. I look at them and say, wow, this is really well done. The ability, the possibility to talk to these people, because while talking, I can acquire their experience, I can acquire new skills, I can observe how they behave, what they do, what they say, and I can take it for myself. And that is insanely good, especially if I don't even need to pay for it, because the communication with these people is a part of my job. So basically, even I'm getting paid for that. Because I'd be honest, I do believe that the best way to learn something is through communication. It's not to watch a movie, not to read a book, not to read a newspaper, an article, I don't know, some studies, whatever. Communication. Through communication, we can get an experience of this particular person, their unique experience that we cannot get from the books, articles, etc. So for me, the point of making good connections was extra important. And finally, I cannot work from the office, I cannot have a boss. That was the point that was totally complicating everything, because I'm just such a person. I need to sleep in the morning. Some days I can wake up 8 a.m., but some days I just want to sleep till 11, and I want to have such a possibility. I love freedom. Freedom is one of my most important values, and the freedom of choosing which type of work I want to do today. Do I want today to have a rest and work on Sunday, or I want to work today and rest on Sunday? Like the possibility to make changes, to schedule my day in the way I want to schedule it. Yeah, basically being my own boss is essential for me. So that really niche, that really circled down the options that I could choose, because almost every job is from office, or if it's not from office, it's still from 9 till 5. And for me, it was not an option. So my choice went to real estate. So right now I'm a real estate agent. I'm selling apartments in Barcelona. I'm selling houses. I'm selling flats, amazing ones, the ones that I simply enjoy even being in those flats. And how I made this change smoother was that, first of all, I knew that my schedule would change. So for the first months, I tried to make my schedule as easy as possible. Like, I didn't want to finish totally the marketing, because I still enjoy it. I still want to have clients. My agency works great, so why not? But for that first 1-2 months, I totally put it aside, and I was like, okay, these 2 months I just focus on real estate to learn as much as I can, to dedicate my focus fully to the new niche. Second important point is financial pillow, of course, because when you are changing the job, especially when you are changing the job to the one which is as unstable as the previous one, right? I told you that marketing is unstable. Well, real estate sales is also unstable. When you go to this niche, for the first months, you're not earning shit. So, of course, financial pillow was important. And finally, I was trying to get surrounded by people who can put me to the right state of mind. You know, I was trying to, I right away went through all my contacts who works in real estate, who knows anything with real estate. I was meeting these people for coffee, for lunch, for dinner. I was talking to them. I started hustling, you know, moving around just to make this new job, make this new lifestyle as soon as possible normal for me. And I'd be honest, first months I was tired as hell, because I used to work from home every day, not even move my ass, just for sport. And here I had to go to office, to there, visit somebody, visit people, meet the client, whatever else. And there were so many movements that I was simply getting insanely tired. But after 2 months, I got used to it. Now I'm really enjoying it. So that would be my 3 main pieces of advice: to have financial pillow, to be surrounded by right people, and what was else? What was the first one? Something that I named first. So if you or some of your acquaintances want to buy an apartment or house or whatever else in Barcelona, please, you're more than welcome to text me. Below I'm adding my Instagram, just send me the direct message. And I wish you all as well to be brave and to find the job of your dreams, because it's important. We are spending at work most of our time, and it's amazing when you're not just working to get money, but you're also working to feel pleasure. See you soon. Bye. If you like the video, please put the comment and like.